name again?
Ramona. Ramona Baccio.
Ooh, Italiana. You know, throughout this brief meeting of ours, you have struck me as someone with a bit more zen.
I guess you could say something like that. But you have a wife, don't you? This room isn't for one, surely.
Don't we all?
I don't, obviously. A husband, I mean.
I said wife, not husband.
You're an idiot.
Oh, Ramona, Belladonna. I'm a hedonist, a drunkard, a scoundrel, but I'm no idiot. Yes. We all marry at one point or another. Some of us more than once. Until recently, I never thought I would. Me? I married a lad by the name of Dorian Gray. Soft red lips, which part to emanate fair voice. Radiating cold eyes. Golden hair. A true sight, that man.
Are you homosexual, Mr. Watton?
But, like all marriages, after a period of time, one starts to realize the fault of their spouse. A wrinkle there, imperfection in the lip. We lose ourselves. Something, someone hadn't been sought after. I'm sure someone with life experience like yours might know something of that.
With all due respect, I didn't really come here for psychoanalysis, Mr. Watton.
There's a certain lightness to you, you know? Dissolved in a solvent of cynicism. A solution like that only really comes from post-divorce. Tell me, Ramona, what did you marry? How about this? What made you pursue your line of work?
Well, it just so happens to be that I like sex.
Everyone likes sex.
Yes. Everyone likes sex, of course. It feels enjoyable, and it gives you someone to interact with. Not everyone appreciates it like I do. Ever since I was a young girl, only 14, I was interested in boys. I remember viewing a science textbook of the human body, before I was of age to learn such things, of course. I'd only ever seen my father's naked body.
Electra complex?
No, of course not. That's my point. I'd never once thought of my father in any such way as that. He was a protector, a friend. But that man in the book, he had no motive. He had no story. He was simply there. A handsome face.
Blank slate. Untouched.
Yes, I think that might have been my problem with boys when I was younger. They always wanted something more. They couldn't just embrace. They wanted my name, where I lived, where I could meet them again. It was so tiresome. I think that's what inspired me to seek out my current line of work.
I think they have a word for people like you.
Would that be idealist?
I was thinking more nymphomaniac.
Oh, stop it. You'll make me blush.
Well, I'm off to my daily doom once again. I come to take a liking to the vices of this city.
Mr. Watton, I'd like to ask, would you care to divulge about the whereabouts of your wife?
She's off doing her business just as I am off to do mine. I've always said that marriage is a game of back and forth secrecy. The problem I see with you is that you've come to believe being engaged in society means you have to adhere to its rules. The standards we have set for us are mere suggestions. I'm married, I have a nice home, I am a nobleman, and yet I take pleasures in the decadence of the world just as you do. Do you think marriage has held me back from seeing you? Why then should it hold you back from being promiscuous? It's all a game. Society, the dance of life. It's all merely a game.
You know, you really are something else, Harry.
I try.
Lord Henry drank himself to death that night. He spent hours roaming aimlessly. At some point he could have sworn that he had seen Dorian and Sybil, but For some reason, they simply wouldn't acknowledge him, no matter what he did. He decided to change course and spend the rest of the night on the town, going from bar to bar, from den to den, seeking something he simply couldn't find. Not in a bottle, not in a bag of opium. He returned home in a drunken stupor, dazed, confused, in pain, somehow misremembering Ramona as his wife, seeing apparitions, phantoms. In reality, Lord Henry's wife died many years ago, along with Sybil, Basil, and of course, Dorian Gray. Lord Henry spent his last moments thinking of his first spouse.